Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Kathy Rain. As of our last episode, we had gotten all the way through day 3, which means that as we jump in here, we're going to be kicking off day 4. Before we start, so many things happened last time that it's difficult to organize it all. My memory... Oh gosh, I'm not sure I do remember what we're going to go do next, but we're going to pick it up as we go. Let's just hit continue. And then I bet we're going to have her notebook here. Among other things, we went to the biker bar and we discovered from him, we got information. Let's see, we had to make him the Bloodier Mary by getting the flower out of the woods. And then this is all going to come back to me as we play. Let's run through the Black Hats. That's where they were, in the Red Man. And at the time Norman was missing, we could go check to see if he has returned to his mom's residence. And hello to Grumpy. Grumpy, I hope that you're having a wonderful Christmas with the family. Oh, that was me banging the mic with the other mic. Grumpy, I hope that you and the entire Grumpy and Moo family have had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Hopefully everybody got something that they wanted and had a very good time being at home. And yeah, just happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Oh, that guy gave me the creeps. I wonder what his agenda really is.
All right, let's roll through some of this stuff.
What really happened to you that night, Grandpa?
Hello to Caroluna, and Grumpy says that he's hiding from the family while eating lunch, so that's how it's going. I'm taking a little bit of break from socializing myself here. I know where you're at.
I need to talk to Jimmy. He must have some answers about the nature of the lights.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know how to get in touch with Jimmy, because Jimmy is currently, as far as we know, at the same mental institution that Kathy Rain's own mother is, and I have to assume that when Kathy goes there, she's going to encounter both of them. It's just a guess, but it's where I think we're headed.
Something was special about that girl. I just know it. So, Isaac was the one who stole the paintings. But why?
That's right. That's where we got it all from. When Kathy was talking to... forgetting his name right now, but he revealed that the paintings had been stolen by the Black Hats, but that they had done it on behalf of Isaac, the priest over at the Church of the Holy Trinity. So that's where we're headed.
So...
Oh, sorry.
I'm sure the church is hiding something. I don't trust that priest. There's something really off about him. The Black Hats are a lot to blame for how messed up my family is.
I can understand how Kathy feels that way, but as far as we could tell from Bo, am I remembering his name correctly? Bo seemed like the sort of guy that would have been able to set Kathy's father on a more stand-up track if only Kathy's father had been able to listen to him. I'm forgetting Joseph, or no, Joseph was her grandfather. I don't remember her father's name. Never been good with names. That's why I take notes as we play. All right, let's go check in with Grandma.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Kathy.
What the... Morning. Wow, this is quite the surprise.
You have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
Oh, I have no doubt. She's quite the talker, this one.
You sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Oh, gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec outside, alone?
Okie dokie, if your grandmother doesn't mind being left all by yourself for a while.
Sure. You go ahead, children. I'll be right here if you need me.
This is the first thing that comes to mind. Why is she here? Kathy seems to get on okay with Eileen. Not okay to the point where Eileen should be coming and visiting her grandmother quietly, unannounced. Also, given the fact that Kathy recently confided something extremely personal to Eileen, this makes me very, very uncomfortable. Is the concept of personal boundaries new to you? This is not cool. What are you doing here, Eileen? Boy, there's just something about the third option that always tends to speak to me, both to me personally and also in Kathy's voice.
This is not cool. What are you doing here, Eileen?
Helping you, silly. Why else would I be here?
Clearly to torment me in one way or another. Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Very funny. You can go home now, E.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday then.
Ugh, I hate you.
I'm so glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area. That wouldn't be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state. And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous, over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Ingstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
That's the plan. I should probably fill you in on the rest I found.
Hello, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's been a wonderful Christmas.
I'm
Hopefully
gonna head
for
over
you
there
as well.
today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Don't you think it's a bit risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him off.
Oh, I'm hoping it will. Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
You never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, I didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
Yay! Oh, let's do it! I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
You know that's a sin, right?
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time. After all, he loves me.
I'm not gonna waste any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's been a great holiday so far. I hope that you and your family have had a good holiday as well.
Hello, Jimmy. I've been looking for you.
Oh, is it for real this time?
Yes, this is all very real.
So you're going to ask me about Joseph now?
How do you know that? Who told you?
You did. Every time you came here.
You're not making any sense, Jimmy. We've never met before.
I'm making perfect sense. Everyone says so. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed. All bets are off now, Missy. Better buckle up and enjoy the ride. Forget all the rules. No going from top to bottom. No checking off all the items on your list. Start by asking me about the young chronicler.
Kathy's a journalist, which would make me think of her as the young chronicler. Like, he straight up says, don't go through the list. So the young chronicler is most likely Lily Myers, right? I mean, that's the only person on this list that possibly matches that description.
Was Lily Myers the chronicler?
The drowned girl, yes. She saw the loops, the endless possibilities. She found that the branches had all been severed. Nothing but inevitability remained, staring her right in the eye. In the end, she was pulled across the great threshold, just like I was. I was next.
Next for what?
You're not listening. I'm next.
Okay. Well, if we're to be to the point with this guy, I feel like showing him the picture of the lights would be the next thing.
Hey, I'd like to show you something.
No, that doesn't happen yet.
Okay, he's got a very particular sequence in mind. So he said, I'm next. Maybe I can ask him about the Red Man?
What do you know about the man in red?
No, that's not me. That's not my name.
Okay, then let's ask him about his name.
What happened to you, Jimmy? Why are you in this place?
I'm not. I'm 6 feet under, looking up, watching reruns without a care in the world. You know, Joseph was a beacon. His passing sent ripples traveling in all directions, touching all of us with burning intensity. In my case, resulting in immobilizing guilt. After all, I sent him out there. It was all my fault.
What was? What did you ask him to do?
Be patient. We'll get there eventually. We need to follow the rules. Let's continue, ironically, with the men who break the rules.
The Black Hats.
You mean the Black Hats? They're the men who break the rules?
Indeed. Your father broke every rule in the book, did he not?
That's a mild way of putting it.
I feel your pain, but you will be free of him soon enough. I've seen you atop a great pit, dropping the last remaining memento of him into the empty blackness below. Your mother, on the other hand, that's a story with a different ending.
You know Mom? How is she?
Why don't you see her yourself and find out?
It's complicated. The last time we met was ugly.
Looking away won't make it any less ugly, Kathy.
I know, just not yet.
Very well. Let's go see the man you reunited with his family.
The man... Oh, by the way, when he said that I foresee you standing in a great pit throwing the last memento of the man away, is it Joseph Rain? Is that what we just heard? It's the lighter, right? That's what Kathy got from her father. The man that you reunited with his family. Maybe the Red Man. There's no other man up here except for Isaac. If you consider... Wait, yes. Isaac was turning away from being a priest, but Kathy didn't have anything to do with that. I was thinking that if you consider the Holy Family to be the Holy Trinity to be a family, then maybe that would qualify, but Kathy didn't do that. So let's go with the Red Man?
The man in red? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, indeed.
Who is he, really?
The collector of souls, the one who beckons and prepares. Some call him a spirit guide, others a devil dressed in red. You are doing so much better than the last time. Now, ask me about the first thing you can think of.
That makes me think the top thing on the list.
What happened to my grandfather in 81?
Oh, poor Joseph. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong friends, wrong life. An unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. There had to be course correction, Kathy. The house always wins.
What did you ask him to do?
I asked him to find the source and destroy it. For me, for Lily, for all of us.
The source of what?
Everything. The madness, the betrayals, the limitless suffering.
How would he do that?
I don't know. Joseph had a plan.
I found the message you left for Grandpa. You said, "It happened to you too." What did?
Meeting the lights, of course. Don't you have my picture from the night in the forest?
You mean this?
Oh, yes. They felt so warm. so comfortable luring me in. But when they got close, I could feel my mind split in two. I found myself with one foot on either side of the line, the thin line between hell and here. It felt like breathing through my nose with my mouth underwater. No wonder some sink beneath the surface, never to be heard from again.
Was that what happened to Joseph, Jimmy? Did he sink to the bottom?
I wish I knew. I'm just a man stuck with his ear up against the wall, picking up a word here and there. I am so tired, Kathy. I can feel the lights even now. Endless static in my head, like a TV tuned to a dead channel.
But what are they? Where do they come from?
The cradle of obscurity. The alpha to our omega. The distorted mirror.
Why are you constantly speaking in riddles?
Why do you assume I have a choice? We are nearing the end. Ask me about the misguided faithful.
All right, that's definitely the church.
Is the Church of the Holy Trinity the misguided faithful?
They are, yes.
What makes you call them that?
Isn't it obvious? They believe the lights are divine. The lights are neither divine nor unholy. They are but a twisted reflection of us. The judge and the jury, our innermost child, our greatest fear. Everything we long for and desire. It's more than most of us can take. The cup runneth over.
How do I stop them?
You must go to their birthplace, their source. You must go to the cradle. It's the only way to save your friend.
What? Are you talking about Eileen?
Yes, she is being claimed. She's in great danger. You have to go back, Kathy. Nurse!
I need more than that, Jimmy.
Nurse, help!
Hey, veteran bike design unlocked. Can I switch
I
that
need
now?
to find Eileen.
And hello to Catherick92. Hopefully you are having a wonderful holiday, or at least a very, very nice Saturday. Best holiday wishes to you and your whole family. So hold on, I want to switch bike designs. Hey, when did I get Outlaw? I don't remember that. I actually want Outlaw more. Ooh. Not a big fan of the skull, though. And definitely not a fan of the veteran. Okay. It feels a little bit too close to Stolen Valor for me. Let's just go with Outlaw for now. All right, new bike. So, the smartest thing is to check the church. Oh, and we actually can't go to many other places. So, church, that's where last we knew she was going to be. I do not remember picking up Outlaw. That must have happened at some point last episode.
It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
Catherine, if you're just arriving, we just had an interview with Jimmy Cochran, who had some very specific notions about how the conversation needed to progress, and warned us that our friend Eileen was in danger, and she had recently come to the church undercover to pretend to want to join so that she could try to get some information out of Isaac, now that we know that Isaac was the original source for the original buyer, the original Isaac hired the Black Hats to steal the paintings from Charles Wade.
William T. Price. So that's Father Bill. Looks more like a businessman than a cult leader.
No, I don't know what a cult leader would look like. I'd probably dressed in some sort of a simplified white robe and walking around in bare feet. Maybe with like a crown of laurels on his head. If I was a cult leader, that's how I would dress.
Nothing unusual, just a schedule of typical church events. There they are again, watching my every move in this place. Wouldn't be a church without one. Oof, no corpses, just a bunch of priest outfits in there. Nothing interesting in the pockets either. Books on spirituality and theology. Nothing unusual. A photo of a younger Father Bill with 2 boys. Probably Isaac and his brother. A small cabinet with a lock on it.
Oh, wait, maybe the small key works.
Locked.
A small cabinet for a small key.
Nope, not the right key.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Isaac's desk. There might be something useful inside. Found a large old key in here.
Hey! What are you doing in here?
Cut the bullcrap! Where is she? Where's Eileen?
What in the Lord's name are you talking about?
Red-haired girl, I know she came here to see you. Tell me where she is, or I'm calling the cops.
I don't think that's quite necessary.
Breaking and entering, are we?
Technically, I only entered. Catherine's saying that, don't think I've ever played this. It's neat, and this is the director's edition that just came out, like a little bit ago this year. My friend's been kidnapped. It's not what it looks like. We don't know that she's been kidnapped. I'd rather rephrase this as my friend is missing. But if we provide a rationale for why we're here, that might, the rest of these are just going to get us in more trouble.
You don't understand. My friend has been kidnapped.
Funny story. Hands behind your back. Now!
Ugh, you gotta be kidding me.
You better hope that Father Price doesn't press charges.
I want my phone call.
Can't hear you in there.
You are such a fucking prick.
Enjoy your little vacation. I know I will.
Well, this blows. And I smell like goober. Fan-fucking-tastic. I need to get out of here. Who knows what that freak is doing to Eileen right now?
Hey, maybe he left it unlocked.
Locked tight. Where's the trust?
Okay, maybe the small key. Oh, no, he took all my stuff. Look, I don't even have a notebook. That's a nice touch. Well, we can probably grab the mop.
Looks like the mop is within reach. Maybe I can make some use of it. Okay, now what?
Well, now we'd probably want to use the mop on... We could knock the phone off the hook. We can't dial it with the mop, though, and this is way too far away. So using it on the bulletin board doesn't make any sense. The small TV we could push onto the floor. That might bring Lenny in, but then again, she could just probably yell for Lenny. Let's try to knock the phone off the hook.
I'm having a hard time following that logic.
Okay, no, that's not a good idea. Okay, mop,
Okay.
and now TV.
That seems like a goober move.
Okay, mop,
Okay, now what?
bulletin board.
Worth a shot.
I don't know why that's worth a shot.
Oops.
Okay.
These paper clips might be useful.
Why? Hey, chat, have you guys ever seen a bulletin board with paper clips on it? Don't you usually use, like, thumbtacks or whatever? All right, now we'll pick the lock, because it's
Not
a video
bad
game.
idea, but they can't be used for that in their current form.
Okay, well, un-paperclip them. Unclip them.
2 large paper clips, nice and thick. These are probably robust enough to make a lockpick out of them. Okay, let's see if I still got it. Not perfect, but they should get the job done.
All right. Uh-oh. Okay.
I'm so good. Rest in peace, board. You've served me well.
Maybe in a bit. I should get my stuff back first.
Oh, is my stuff in the big locker?
Locked. What a shocker.
Arrgh.
A big red gas can with a hose. Somebody probably used that to...
An axe, brilliant idea to leave those... An axe,
Okay, I didn't know if you could, like, drag that onto the thing. We checked...
If I ever need to find evidence, they look sturdy enough. Wouldn't be able to break them open without taking my time and making a lot of noise.
Yeah, I could turn on the small TV to, like, make some staticky sounds, but it wouldn't be enough to cover up the breaking and entering, so... Oh, the
A
desk.
sturdy desk. There's some room under it where a person could hide.
Is there? I don't know how that helps me.
A jail cell.
I feel like if I just walk out of here, I'm forfeiting my objects, but then again, I don't see anything else to touch in here. Also, I kind of feel like Lenny is just going to immediately throw Kathy back
I'm not
in jail.
leaving without my things.
Okay.
I saw Lenny put them in that big locker over there.
Right. Oh, no, I was about to say maybe the small key works in the big locker, but I don't have the small key, so maybe I just use the makeshift lockpicks on this? Oh my god, what could Kathy do with actual lockpicks?
Okay, got all my things back. The key I found in the church, too.
Oh, wait. What's this? Something is written on the back side of the photo of the lights. Jimmy must have done it when I wasn't looking. Let's see. Your metal box, Joseph. I'm so sorry. I forgot where I hid it. Weren't we in a different troop before we were men? Or are these memories not mine? Poor Jimmy. Between the ramblings, it sounds like Grandpa gave him something to hide. I'll have to look into that, but first things first. Getting the hell out of here. A sturdy desk.
So I can hide.
If I ever need to... They look sturdy.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what happens if we try to leave. This doesn't seem like a Sierra game or one of those where, like, you're gonna have a lot of hilarious fails and deaths.
I need to do something about Lenny.
Okay. Well, we might be able to phone somebody out there. We also have access to the dictaphone, although I don't know what good that would do, like to record or play back something on the phone. The old key most likely goes to the cabinet in Isaac's office, and the shovel doesn't seem particularly useful. Well, let's see who we can call. Maybe we can call Eileen or Grandma.
Oh, I must have missed this before. The public phone number to this police station is on a sticker here.
Okay, it seems relevant. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe if we can record the voice of the sheriff saying, you stupid son of a bitch, get out of here, and then we play that back to Lenny. He's maybe dopey enough that he'll rush out of the sheriff's office?
This is the Conwell Springs Police Department. How can I help you?
Lenny's not so stupid that if we go hide under the desk, that's going to be sufficient. Oh man, let's try it.
Guess what, Lenny? I escaped.
What? Is that you, Kathy?
In the flesh. You guys really suck at your jobs, you know that?
How is this even possible? Where are you?
I really think that we should continue to underscore the kidnapped friend.
On my way to find my kidnapped friend, since you guys are totally useless.
This has got to be some kind of trick.
Go check the jail if you don't believe me. Bye now.
Okay, hide under the desk.
Okay,
Hide.
I gotta figure out some way to trick him. Fast.
He's a big dope. Hide under the desk. Hide! It's an impenetrable ruse.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, you've had your fun. Back in the cell, please.
He penetrated my
Come
ruse.
on, Lenny. You know this is bullshit. The door to the church was open. I just walked in looking for my missing friend.
I don't make the rules, Kathy. Get back in your cell, or I'll have to use force.
Use the taser. Use the taser. Arg.
Okay, got all my things back. The key I found in the church, too.
Okay, so where did things go wrong? That's the first actual fail-safe that we've seen in the entire game. We call Lenny. We tell him I escaped. Maybe we're not supposed to do that. Maybe what we're supposed to do is, like, report a crime. Let's try that.
This is the Conwell Springs Police.
I'd like to report a crime.
Certainly, ma'am. Is this an emergency?
Yes, I need immediate help.
One moment. Let me connect you to the emergency dispatch.
Crap. That's not what I wanted.
Okay. Still, we didn't fail, so... I mean, fail.
This is the Conwell Springs.
I'd like to report a crime.
Certainly, ma'am.
No, it's not urgent.
Understood. Please come to the station and we'll fill out all the necessary...
Can't you come here and take my statement instead?
I'm sorry, but we have to prioritize more urgent matters at this time. Is there a particular reason you're unable to come here in person?
I, can't think of one.
Okay then, ma'am. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
So we know what happens when we say this, but, like, well, I haven't made any changes
mind.
yet, so it's just going to be the same thing. Let me check to see what, if anything, is on the dictaphone. Also, remember the static on the dictaphone? We never, at least I never got clarity on that. Blah, 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 saying maybe Clyde will help. Yeah, like calling somebody outside the office is also a possibility. Oh, do I not have a tape in here anymore? I don't have any tapes at all. Okay. It's just...
Nah, no need to record.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah, man, they took all my tapes. Okay, so that's out. The stun gun didn't come into use. There's no sprinkler system in here, so I can't, like, turn on the sprinklers.
I prefer to...
Right. Dictaphone doesn't do anything. The photo of soldiers isn't going to help me. The small key doesn't appear to go to anything in this office.
No, this...
Penny doesn't help. The map isn't going to do anything. I'd hit him with a shovel. Is there anything else that I need to unlock with my makeshift lockpicks?
That doesn't need unlock.
No, this is a different type of key than the one I used before.
I hit him with a shovel. So he comes in. She hides under the desk. Oh, wait, I should put the bulletin board in front of the desk?
Rest in peace, boy.
No. Also, that's very stupid that he wouldn't, like, think to just move the board. It's not as simple as just, like, I stand over here and then walk out when he comes in. Like, I'm over here. He's not that stupid. He looks over there. Oh, no. And she just walks out behind him. That seems very dumb. But let's give it a shot. Blah, blah, blah is voting to bribe Lenny with the penny. It's a Lenny penny. He might really like it. You know something? Before we do that, let's do something a little bit more sensible. Let's see if we can...
No point.
Yeah, there's nobody there. The Air Force Base isn't going to care. The Wade residence. Charles Wade's daughter might help us out. I don't know why, but Charles did say to give Kathy rather whatever she needs.
You've reached Erica Wade.
Okay.
Well, shit. Probably a long shot that they'd bail me out anyway.
Okay, we'll try the IT bros.
I don't need to call him right. I don't need to call.
No. Okay, so our only option is to call the sheriff's station. We call the sheriff's station, we say that I've broken out, and then unless I'm forgetting that like another option that was made along the way, then he's going to walk in here. We can turn on the small TV to make a stupid static sound. I don't know how that helps anybody. We got the phone and the bulletin board, which I cannot interact with anymore.
A computer monitor. Probably.
A big red gap.
An axe. Brilliant idea to...
Okay, I don't know how this is different in any way, but let's give it a shot.
This is the Conwell Springs Police Department.
Guess what? In the flesh.
How is this even possible?
We might as well try something different. I mean, I really would want to say, hey, my friend is still kidnapped, by the way. Like, that wasn't a story. Although, like, she doesn't actually know that. It's just sort of concerning. Yeah, let's try this one.
Halfway to Canada by now. You better get a move on if you're gonna catch up with me.
This has got to be some kind of trick.
Go check the jail if you don't... Okay, I gotta figure out some way to trick him. Fast.
Some way to trick him. How are we going to trick him? Can I just go inside the locker? Oh, hide in the locker. Leave the locker door ajar, and then hide underneath the desk.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Maybe he checked the locker?
Come on out. I know you're hiding in there. What the hell?
Sorry, Lenny, you're not giving me any choice. I'm going to find my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here without... Oh, and we left the small TV on, so no one can hear him. I'm gonna throw some more coffee into your plant. Look how dead the plant is now.
It's all. Well, I happen to know a fella who likes ladies.
Ew.
Yeah. Now that's a very good girl.
Good thing the bike was still where I left it.
I thought she was gonna tase him. I didn't think she was just gonna, like, give him a little hip check. Knock him in there. Okay, so... I know we're... Oh, we have to go back to the church, because now I still have the big key. We also... I wanted to go into this door over here as well, but that'll be maybe a little bit better. Later. They will literally never think to look for me at the scene of my previous crime.
Nope, not the right key.
Okay, then we'll try the lockpicks.
Not a bad idea, but it's not a tumbler lock.
Okay.
I've searched that already.
There is the other door, so we can just go to the other door.
Nothing unusual.
Okay, we already went through there. And there's nothing else here. Okay, so let's go over to the other side of the... Like, the other side of the altar. Again, double-clicking, right-clicking. Just not in a hurry.
Locked.
Ah, so maybe the big key just goes straight up to this.
Nope, not the right key.
What? The key has to go to something here, though, right?
I should search the office instead. I don't think there's anything useful in here.
It's a major assumption, Kathy. I know this isn't gonna be it, but...
Nope.
Okay. She just said I should go search the office, so she doesn't seem very concerned with what's in here. To the point of, like, actually saying I am not concerned with what's in there. So, search the office. What... If the big key isn't it, and the small key isn't it, and the lockpicks aren't it, I do not have additional ideas on how to get into that cabinet, or even if that's the right thing to do.
I've searched that.
Yeah, okay.
There they are again.
There's the exit. What's this? It's just portrait. There's nothing else over here? No.
A photo of a younger father. Books on...
Maybe I wasn't supposed to come here?
William T.
I'm surprised that none of the keys that I have are the correct answer to this.
Nope. Nope.
I know I just tried this. I'm just
Not a bad idea.
being excessively thorough. Okay, can I, like, smash it open with a shovel?
Not sure what I'd want to...
No. Alright, so short of setting things on fire, I feel like this is as far as I can go in this room. I know that she said that she wanted to check the office, but we've done that. Blood Blessing, oh yeah, maybe that door is just to a toilet. I don't know why they'd lock it, though. You think that the toilet in church would be open to people? Also, I wouldn't want to make use of these facilities while service was going on. That would feel a little bit too personal. Okay. Well, since there's nothing else that I can find to do here, let's see if she'll leave. If she says no, there's more I must do here. Okay, so we can't go to these last three sites, so our next option might be the Lakeside Cabin or the cemetery. Well, Isaac would have no earthly reason to bring Eileen to the Lakeside Cabin, so let's check the cemetery. But I'm listening, of course the church toilet is locked. You'd have to ask for the key to use it. Really? Like, I'm not sure that I've ever used the restroom in a church, but I would think that would be more like going to the restroom at, like, a mall or something. Like, you just go right in. You know, knock first. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
Rest in peace, Grandpa.
Okay. So I don't see anything new here. Let's go to the Lakeside Cabin. If nothing else, I mean, even if we don't find Eileen, maybe Nate will be there. We can finally ask him about the nice red man. But I'm saying, can you imagine how the toilet would look if just anybody could use it? I don't know, man. I'd be really disappointed with my parishioners if they couldn't be trusted to use the toilet. But then again, you open anything up to the public, you're going to get
home?
Weirdos.
Guess not. Locked. It's a simple tumbler lock.
Oh, is it? I happen to have something that can deal with simple tumbler locks. My dad's church was not open to the public except for the service itself Maybe somewhere it's free to use. Oh, that could be. Like, maybe during service they unlock it, you know, because everybody's going to see you going in and out.
Nice view of the lake from here. Very lifelike. Yet another burial ground for those sweet...
I'm skipping anything that I know for a fact that we've heard before. Okay. So we went to some effort to get in here.
elk by the looks of it. Looks like they barely touched the food. Looks like they barely...
Okay.
It's an early painting by Lily Myers.
Can you, like... because it's like an adventure game, what I'd want to do is, like, take it off the wall, see if there's anything hidden behind it, see if there's anything written on the back of it. You know, the document that says that there's a treasure map on the backside of the Constitution of the United States. If not that, there's nothing locked for me to check my keys against that I know of. Ashtray, owl, exit, window. There's nothing underneath the sofa.
It's an early
Can't click on that. And they barely touch the food, so they seem to have left in a little bit of a hurry. I have nothing else that I can do in here that I can think of. Use shovel on painting.
Not sure what.
Yeah. I just figured maybe she would knock it off the wall with her shovel. So, since there's nothing else for me here that I can find, we're gonna go to the next location that I can think of. We went to the cemetery, nothing was there. We can go back to Grandma's house. Hey, Grandma, how's your day been? Well, Eileen's just gonna be sitting right there.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. Grandma, have you seen Eileen since this morning?
I'm afraid not. What's the matter?
Hopefully nothing. I'm just trying to find her.
I see. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Blah, 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 saying no, Grandma's just still sipping the tea from 4 days ago. I can show her the keys?
Any idea of what this old key opens, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Do you know anything about this flower, Grandma?
I can't say that I do.
Okay.
I don't want to show her that. I don't want to show her that. I don't want to show her that. Hey, Grandma.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Dicto. Yep. Okay, so we already heard that. I'm sure I showed her the penny.
Does this coin mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
I'm trying to think of any other locked doors or locations that we've encountered.
No result for that. Nah, nothing like that in here.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just...
Sure thing, man.
I don't see a reason to... I don't see a reason.
Yeah, and I think we've already... No, we have already talked because everything else is blue. All right, bye.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, man.
Okay. I can't imagine that Erica Wade is back from her trip.
You've reached Erica.
There's nobody at the dorm room.
No point.
I don't need to call him. Very funny.
Okay, so there is nobody to call, nobody to look up. Is it possible that I needed to get something back at the sheriff's station? No, she walked out. She auto walked out of there.
A wedding photo. They look younger than. It's a photo of this very farm. A small table lamp.
Small table lamp with no bulb in it. Okay, nothing new up here.
I've already searched that.
Okay. What if there's like a locked drawer up here or something? Coffee cup, decades old. Coffee, the office chair. Already opened the briefcase. We just double check. We might get an Amazing Spider-Man out of it. Oh, there's a false bottom in here.
Nah, nothing. That's better. Mr. Bear! Good idea. You just keep watch. An old type. Just some old bills.
Okay. So, the fact that we could break into the lakeside cabin feels like there should be something in there. I just
Cute red horse. This
can't
paint looks
envision
fresh.
what it would be. I mean, if I could, then I would have done it there. But we can go through our inventory to take a thorough look around. Let me go back.
Very funny.
Okay, so Sheriff's Station is off the list. Our main two options. Wait, the big key. Wait, what if the big key opens up that tomb? That could be a thing. It's the Price tomb. Isaac is Father Bill's son. I don't know why. I don't know if they hand you the keys to your crypt like you're buying a used car, but it's possible. Holy shit, okay.
Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. And the Lord replied, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I have swept away your offenses like a cloud, your sins like a morning mist. Return to me, for I have redeemed you. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you.
Tase him.
Hey, what's that?
Eat this.
I didn't even have to click it.
Snap out of it. No, God, it's happening again. Just like it did with Grandpa. What did he do to you?
He gave her the red
Here's an interesting segment.
plant.
Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreation.
Okay, that's... Don't think we can hit her with the shovel.
He's knocked out cold. He had a key on him.
Cool.
It looks a lot like the key I found in the attic. Maybe they're somehow related.
key with tag. What does the tag say?
A small key with a tag attached labeled Storage A5. This must open some kind of storage unit. Maybe there's a self-storage facility in town.
Sorry, her friend is still like catatonic over here.
Barbara Price, born July 19th, 1921, died January 4th, 1979.
Groovy is also saying, Creeper McCreeper. Yeah, this guy can stay knocked out in here. We'll lock him in.
Agatha Price, born November 13th, 1899, died July 17th, 1979.
Did anybody die, do you think, in 81 or 83?
Ernest Edward Price. Henrietta Ann Price, Father Bill's wife?
Oh, sorry,
Henrietta Ann Price, born April 22nd, 1933, died May 4th, 1981. Father Bill's wife?
So I know a lot of people would have died in 81. The fact that it was Father Bill's wife also passed away the same year that grandfather had his accident. That seems meaningful.
That grave is blank, probably reserved for future descendants. Agatha Price, born November 13th, 1899. William Thomas Price, born February 13th, 1931, died September 5th, 1983. Father Bill himself. Barbara Price, born July 19th, 1921, died January 4th, 1979.
Blood is saying, wait, if Kathy had the crypt key from the office, how did Father Isaac get in? We use his spare. When you buy a crypt, it turns out not only do they hand you the keys, but they hand you a second set, just in case, and that's what we grabbed, I assume.
That grave is blank. Joshua David Price, born June 8th, 1961, died October 21st, 1983. Isaac's brother, perhaps?
Also, Father Bill and Isaac's brother potentially both died in 83. That's interesting.
Arthur Price, born April 11th, 1918. Isaac Jeremiah Price, born March 3rd, 1959. The death date is left blank.
Okay, so he's got his grave location all picked out. We can't get our glasses. I'm not leaving here without Eileen.
Let's get these ropes off of you.
Oh, okay.
Wake up, E. She's catatonic, breathing but unresponsive, just like Grandpa.
Marquardt, Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. I hope that you guys have a fantastic holiday all the way up to the new year. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, less festive times here in the Price Crypt. I don't have... Oh, wait, the rope. We have to tie this guy up.
That should do it. I better go get help before he comes to.
I really don't want to leave her in here. What if she comes to? Really?
Wake up, E. She's catatonic.
Okay, I guess I'll go to the sheriff's office? Yeah, I don't see anything else that I could do with this. Okay. I mean, Kathy cannot sling Eileen.
All right, we'll take it from here.
Should we bring what's-her-name to the clinic?
Eileen, and no, she's not physically hurt. It's just shock, that's all. I'll take care of her. Please, just drop us off at Grandma's.
All right then, but don't think you're off the hook for that stunt you pulled at the station. Considering the circumstances, I'm gonna refrain from hauling your ass back to that cell. But you better not leave town until we've sorted all this out, or you can look forward to a statewide APB. Got it?
That's more than fair, Sheriff. Thanks.
Good. Come by the station when you've dropped off your friend. We'll need to take your statement.
I will. It's my fault this has happened to her.
No, it's not. You know exactly who's to blame. That vile man behind bars or whoever is pulling his strings. Go there, find out what he knows, and get to the bottom of this. It's too late for Joseph, but maybe she still has a chance.
Well, I'm sure as hell not gonna wait here for her to rot away.
Good. She'll be safe with me.
All right then, I'm off. There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
How is she?
The same. Don't worry about us.
Yeah, Blabberblast asking the same question that I have. Why would she not, like, oh, so she's not physically hurt. She's catatonic. And, like, based on others that have fallen into this state, it's reasonable to expect that they might not be able to do anything with her, but they could at least keep her hydrated, hook her up to a saline IV. You know, these things seem pretty important.
Hey, Grandma, do you know if there's a self-storage facility in town?
I think so, yes. Why don't you look it up in the phone book?
Sure, I could do that. Thanks.
Okay, and I don't think I have anything new. Oh, I could ask her about the key. It's probably just the same question.
I don't need to show.
Hey, Grandma, did you see my makeshift lock picks? They work really well on tumbler locks. Hey,
Okay,
Grandma, did you see
that's
me
up
pick
his
those
luck right
locks? But yeah, you don't like doctors. They probably can't help my friend who's not blinking anymore. Should probably just leave this alone. I assume they can't do anything. All right, let's check the storage facility.
There's a place in town. Got the address, I should head over there.
Now, here's the question. Should we go over there before we go to the sheriff's office? And I think that we should. Because if we're going to go talk to Isaac, we need to know what he was hiding in the storage facility. Okay, so A5. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Storage A9.
Crap, I'm bad at that. Okay.
Storage A5. This is it.
Okay. Just anything else in here? No. All right, so let's grab the key with the tag. He's been using paint thinners on Lily Myers' paintings to get the paint off of them. He wasn't interested in what she painted, but what she painted on top of.
I don't believe this. They're ruined. He must have used that paint thinner on the paintings. That means there's only a single painting left. The one in the cabin.
Okay.
This might come in handy.
I don't think that Sue is going to invite us to Thanksgiving after we ruin the last painting that her daughter ever made. Should I shut it down? Grab the key again? Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this key. Thank you very much. Hello to Azric and Merry Christmas to you and everybody in your life as well. Thank you very much. Let's go to the Lakeside Cabin. Azric, we are on it. We found out that Father Isaac was on top of it. Eileen has been attacked and left in a catatonic state at grandmother's house. And we just discovered that the one and only painting that wasn't taken and stolen might just have the secret that we need. So, without taking it off the wall, just splash that paint thinner all over the painting. Just spray it on. Sorry, Sue. Oh, this is awful.
A hidden picture. Oh my god, that's Nathan. He's holding a girl underwater. It must be Lily. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Lily wrote a suicide note, so either she planned this or saw it.
I knew you were trouble.
Sue, I found something. It's horrific.
Spare me. I invite you into my home, and this is how you repay me? Breaking in here, sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
Just look at it. That's your son. That's Nathan.
You think I didn't know? What kind of mother you think I am?
Wait, you knew? For how long?
Long enough. Now it's time for the lady with the gun to ask the questions.
Okay, relax. Whatever you want.
Good. Now who else knows about this?
The cops. Literally everyone. Yes! But don't be jokey about it. I told my grandmother, I told the cops, like, they're on their way, lady. I'm just letting you know. Let's answer a question with a question, because the trouble is, this is jokey. Kathy Rain doesn't know when to not be jokey, and when somebody's aiming a gun at you, maybe, like, shoot straight, but not literally. Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Why? What are you gonna do?
Whatever the hell I want. You just broke into my house.
Fine. I'll get out of here. You won't see me again.
Well, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'll run straight to the police.
What would I even say? That I found a creepy painting of a murder that happened 2 decades ago? I don't know that this is effective. I kind of like it, though. And I have no idea if Sue is a killer. I'm gonna go with the middle one.
What would I even say? That I found this creepy painting of a murder that happened 2 decades ago?
You'll figure something out. You're so fucking clever, aren't you?
That's not the word I'd use considering the situation I'm in.
I suppose you got a point there. If this ever gets out, you know he'll be put away. They'll lock him up in some horrible institution.
I understand you're scared, but I'm just trying to find the truth. I'm not out to get anyone. He killed his sister, Sue. If you consider that a place like that might be the best for him, I would never let that happen to him. Well, the bottom one is not how I feel. If he killed his sister, we're putting a lot of faith in this prophetic painting. Like, I'm not sure that's admissible in court. And hello to Force. Force, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. I hopefully some time off from work and just enjoying the weekend. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go with I would never let that happen to him because I want to be on Sue's good side.
I would never let that happen to him.
That's so. You already let that happen to your own damn mother. You expect me to believe you give a shit about us?
I was thinking the same thing.
Mom was different. Believe me. That was a long time coming, and I still think about it every day.
I have to protect him. I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry.
Force says no time off from work. I'm sorry. She says it's very, very busy.
Sue,
okay.
Just, you think, wait.
Long now?
Okay.
Good.
What I meant by that is when the option came up, I thought but didn't say, Kathy Rain has already locked somebody up because that person was a danger to others, and it was her own mom. So, like, I felt very strongly that Kathy would say, would feel, don't you think that's best for Nathan? I didn't say it because I didn't think that Sue was going to agree with that. But let's make some of the same decisions that I made before. What would I even say?
If this...
Now, let's go with, like, the next thing. have you considered that a place like that might be the best for him? I mean, that's what Kathy would say.
He killed his sister, Sue. Have you considered that a place like that might be the best for him?
How can you say that? You know what those places are like, considering what you did to your mother? It's worse than prison. And not only do they take away your freedom, they force feed you a mouthful of mine dollars every morning. I have to protect him.
Oh, crap.
I'm sorry.
Hey, remember when I said this didn't feel like a Sierra game where you die all the time? So Force is actually at the plant right now, or at work right now. Force, I'm so sorry. Hopefully we can provide some light entertainment. I mean, right now I'm getting shot to death a whole bunch, but okay. So I like all my options up through there. So we're gonna try the third option. What would I even say? All right. I understand that you're scared, etc.
I understand you're scared, but I'm just trying to find the truth. I'm not out to get anyone.
I guess we better pray that we don't end up as collateral damage on your way to the truth, then.
Look, Sue, the only reason I'd ever tell anyone about this is if I really thought Nathan was dangerous. You're telling me he's not?
That boy wouldn't have hurt a fly. The only way he could have done such an awful thing is if his sister pulled him so deep into her world of lunacy, he didn't know up from down.
So, you think she made him do it?
Of course she did. Just look at the bloody painting. It's obvious she planned it.
Yeah. I guess it would seem that way.
Part of me resents her for doing that to Nate. That's the real reason I gave up the paintings. They were nothing but painful reminders of when Lily's misery was front, left, and center. But still, she was my little girl, and I miss her so much. But Nate's all I have now, and I'd rather die than let anyone take him from me.
I can help, Sue. I'm sure there's more to all of this. My grandfather knew too, but someone or something got to him when he came too close.
You and him are really alike, you know?
People say that. Where is Nathan now? I just want to talk to him.
He took a boat out on the lake. There's this place where he and Lily used to go. An island.
Okay, how can I get there?
There's another boat down on the dock. A bit shabby, but you can probably fix her up.
I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna walk out of here now, Sue.
Go, before I change my mind. I'll talk to my boy if you must, but don't come back in here. I don't trust myself right now.
You take care of yourself, Sue.
Oh.
Christ, that was close.
You were fine, Kathy. You were never in any danger whatsoever.
Oh, what's this? Looks like another of Nathan's drawings. He must have dropped it here.
Oh, then that's Lily. Sorry.
Lily is truly menacing here. Is she scolding Nathan or telling him to do something?
If she was scolding Nathan, she'd be pointing at Nathan. Instead, she's pointing to a new location.
Nathan seems scared of Lily.
All right, just making sure there's nothing else to comment on. When this came up, I was thinking, is this Mom or Lily? And then it occurred to me, Mom does not have blonde hair, so that wouldn't have made very much sense. There's nothing else to look at here, right? No. Okay. Nope. Hold on. So Lily's, I'm just looking at this before I click on it. Lily was painting scary things up to including the 3 blue circles, and then here's Nathan apparently not very happy about it.
A scary face on a painting. This must have been after Lily started having mental problems. Lily must be in a dark place here. There's the smoky lights again. Nathan looks totally petrified in this picture.
All right, just looking to see if there's anything else to examine or click on.
Sad looking thing. I'd be surprised if it even floats. Big island over there in the distance. That must be where Nathan went. This boat must be what Sue was talking about. No oars. Guess I'll have to rely on that engine to get around.
I feel like I'd have to untie it. Painted text?
Faith. The name of the boat, I guess.
Oh, small key.
All right, let's see here. Oh crap, the tank's empty. I'll have to find some kind of fuel for that, which means that I need to get my hands on a gas can first. Looks like one of the spark plugs is busted too. I'll take that with me. Hopefully I can find a matching replacement plug somewhere.
It's an adventure game. Okay, so I know where to find a gas can. There's one in the evidence room at the police station. And we had to go there anyway to give our statement. As far as the spark plug, no idea. Goofy saying a light bulb? Or is having a light bulb moment, either way.
It's a busted spark plug from the boat engine. I can compare this with others like it to try and find a good replacement.
All right. I thought that it was going to be... I thought we were going to go to the island immediately and that the small key would prove to be a boat engine key. Although we pulled it out of Kathy Rain's attic, so why Kathy Rain's grandfather would have a key to that boat doesn't make a lot of sense. But let's go to the sheriff's station. You know, we don't know everything, but we at least know where to get that gas can. And let's get it
you're back.
After we talk to them.
I am. You guys want my statement?
Yeah, the sheriff is waiting for you.
All right.
Oh, and I'm really sorry about that locker thing.
I was getting some serious high school flashbacks in there. But I get it. You were looking out for your friend.
I was. But look, how about you and I go grab a sandwich or something when all this is over?
Really? You mean as a date?
Yeah.
I'd love to. Sounds great. Let's figure out the details later, all right? I shouldn't keep the sheriff waiting.
Sure thing. See you, Lenny.
Kathy, don't do pity dates. It gets his hopes up. You're uncomfortable. It just makes everything weird.
Let's talk, Sheriff. And that's when I found that creep with her tied up in the crypt.
Jesus, I had my suspicions about that church, but I never thought it went this deep.
Yeah. So, what happens now?
I'll call the judge and get a warrant. We find anything else, that bastard won't get away with it.
Okay, can I go talk to him?
Go ahead. Ask Lenny to go with you if you need him.
Will do. Thanks, Sheriff.
Think nothing of it.
By the way, do you have any spark plugs in here? Can I use your metal as a spark plug? Also, blah, 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 I'm not sure if you were here earlier. Look at the plant.
Uh-oh. I think it's time to switch to decaf.
Don't beat yourself up about that locker fiasco, Lenny.
Thanks, Sheriff. Trying not to.
It happens to the best of us, buddy. If I had a nickel for every time a broad locked me up in a confined space, I'd be friggin' Scrooge McDuck.
Okay.
Sheriff, what have we told you about oversharing? Also, Kathy does not need Lenny. Did I say this already? To interrogate this guy. Oh, we should move this mop away, though.
If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go.
You can use that to get out, so I've heard.
Hello again, my child.
I hope you enjoy that cell as much as I did.
For a man of faith, this is a room fit for a king. Speak what you will. I have all the time in the world.
Fit for a kingpin. I'm super late with my rejoinder. Anyway, so shit, let's just go down the list.
Did you have something to do with what happened to my grandfather?
Alas, I did not. What befell Joseph Rain was a product of his own volition.
What's that supposed to mean? You think it was his own fault?
The Lord works in mysterious ways. Joseph Rain was a good man, but what happened to him was according to God's divine and perfect justice.
And hello to Dougler. Dougler, I hope that you are having a fantastic holiday, hopefully having some time off from work. If not, hopefully we can provide a fun respite from it. Not enough Purple Angel to be the kingpin. Purple Angel, is that a thing, or is it just a reference? Or do we just need more purple in here between you, Groomfy, Force, and blah blah blah? Punch him. Oh, I would love to.
What do you really know about Lily Myers?
Oh, the drowned girl is a conundrum. God gave her the gift of prophecy, a blessing, and a great honor. In return, she spat in God's face, cursed him for what he had done, and mocked his design by taking her own life.
You're wrong about that. She made her brother do it. Suicide by proxy.
Tricking the slow of mind into committing sin for her? Her wickedness was even greater then. Alas, there is no hiding from God. Her soul knows only fire and brimstone now.
Why did you destroy Lily's paintings?
Is that what you think I did?
They looked pretty ruined to me.
Like an ignorant child. You look only to the surface, and not on what lies hidden beneath.
Are you implying that the paintings contain some hidden message?
Oh yes. Lily was special in God's eyes. A chronicler, a bestower of wisdom. As an emissary of God, it is my duty to unlock the divine knowledge in her work for all of mankind.
Oh, Dougler's saying your name is Angel and the Kingpin from the Marvel Comics has purple pants. Does he really? I thought that was like an Incredible Hulk thing. Well, they're both pretty big guys. Force says, I cannot stand religious people who sit there and claim to know what happened to somebody after they're gone. It's gross in my opinion. Oh yeah, and especially when he's saying like, oh, she's burning in the fires of hell. What a wonderful comfort to the people that knew and loved her.
What is your church really about, Isaac? What are you trying to accomplish?
The same as any other church. All we want is the salvation of mankind.
By any means necessary? Clearly kidnapping isn't out of the question.
A necessary evil. I look at the bigger picture, the greater good. One day you'll understand.
You are quite obviously brainwashed. I'll stop you, if it's the last thing I do.
You can try, child. I have God on my side.
He feels relatively well stopped at this particular moment. I'd like him to pay for all of his crimes, but the police walked right in on him like with a drugged college student. It seems to me like in a just world he's going to be in this cell or one quite like it for a very long time.
Who is the man dressed in red?
No one that concerns the likes of you.
Wait, so you do know something about him?
Certainly, but that knowledge is not to be shared with unbelievers.
Tell me what you did to my friend, Isaac.
I offered her to God, and the Lord accepted her with open arms. If she is pure of heart, she will rise again, like my father did.
Wait, the same thing was done to Father Bill?
Oh yes, he was the first, the Alpha. All others followed.
So, what? You offered up Eileen to this god of yours?
She is but one of many. I guided them all to the stairs of judgment.
Wait, so you were responsible for all those people disappearing? Going crazy?
All I did was bring them face to face with God. If they chose to reject him, they were beyond redemption.
Hey, Father Isaac, do you have a spark plug?
I don't need to show that to him.
No.
I don't need to show that to him. I don't need to.
Okay, just worth a shot.
Why did you destroy Lily's paintings?
Is that what you think I did?
They looked pretty ruined to me.
Like an ignorant...
Are you implying?
Oh yes, as an image.
One of the advantages to going to get underneath the painting is that we might have discovered something new by feigning ignorance. It didn't happen this time.
I don't need to show that.
Okay. Hey, do you want my makeshift lockpicks? You might have some purpose for them in there.
I don't need to show.
Okay.
What do you see in this photo?
The sign of God. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
This is what your father saw, isn't it? This is what started it all?
Yes. After he met the holy lights, my father followed the signs to the stairs of judgment, descended into the Holy of Holies, and surrendered himself to the Lord. Under the watchful gaze of his great eye, God tested Father's faith in countless ways. Fueled by conviction and a sense of purpose, Father persevered. As a reward, God blessed Father and told him to gather a great flock. And that's how William T. Price became Father Bill.
What is the Holy of Holies?
A hidden sanctuary touched by God, a window to the heavens carved out of the earth.
Where are the stairs of judgment?
That's not for me to say. If God wants you there, he will lead you there.
What do you see in this photo?
The sign of God.
This is what your father saw.
Yes. After he met the holy lights, my father followed the signs to the stairs of judgment. Under the watch, as a reward, God...
Okay, so we can have him go through that again. I can't imagine... Hey, can you point out where the sanctuary is on this map?
I don't need to show that to him.
No.
You know something about this flower, don't you?
Oh yes, a link to the divine. They help by preparing the body for unity with God.
So, you've drugged people with it?
Such a crude choice of words. It has been one component of my sacred work, yes?
I take it back. We really should have had Lenny in here for all of this, because he'd just be like furiously scribbling like page after page after page of open confession from this guy. Did I retry this?
I don't need to show.
Okay.
I don't need to.
I can't stun him, can I?
I'd love nothing more, but I need to figure out what he knows.
Okay. I think that's it.
I'm done here.
Good. Now go repent, sinner.
So there was some conversation in chat about, like, you know, religion in general. I will say this, when religion is used to inspire people to care for one another, to help each other, to do charitable acts, and or if it's used to provide people comfort when they are processing grief, you know, none of us know from firsthand experience what happens after death. However, when we lose somebody close to us, if it is of assistance to somebody to envision or to feel reassured that they are in a better place, that their life has been judged well, and they are not, that it wasn't all for nothing, if there's people that feel heartened by that, I feel like religion can be a source of strength and moral guidance to people. That is not what's happening here. I would hesitate to take this this archetype of the corrupt religious man as an indictment of all religions. And I should just note here, I myself, you know, not particularly religious, but I've known a number of people who are religious, and at least in my sort of the small sliver of life that qualifies as the people that I've known, they have mostly been like really, really good-hearted people. In other words, being religious is not, to my view, an outward indicator of being a good or moral person, nor is it an outward indicator of being an immoral or terrible person. It's just something that somebody believes in, you know? So that's how I sort of think about it. We're definitely grabbing this gas can.
I'll just borrow this for a while.
Okay.
Right. Feels empty. I'll have to get gas elsewhere.
Oh man, we are adventure gaming it up. Now, there's no other...
An axe, a sled. Brilliant idea.
Yeah, heavy tools. Phone, no. Big locker, evidence locker. There's no, like, spark plugs in the evidence lockers,
If I
are there?
ever need to find, they look sturdy and
No, okay.
no wanted posters.
You know, it's similar to my view about, like, if somebody says that they really like sports, I don't naturally assume that they're one of the sports fans that gets super drunk and every time their team wins a championship, they go, like, turn a bunch of cars over and light them on fire. Like, there's really bad examples of people. Oh, pipe it.
Tuna sandwich. Mom made it for me.
Hold on a second.
Oh, disgusting. You better sit on the other end of the break room at lunch today.
Why? What's wrong with tuna?
You're wrong, Lenny. You're all wrong.
Okay, I gotta ask somebody where to find a spark plug.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
They already arrested Isaac. There's nothing more to say.
We could let him know that, you know, what her status is.
I don't want to show him that.
Okay, well, I do.
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
That's a good point.
I don't want to. I don't.
Okay, that's so we can't
Well, gotta
ask
go.
Lenny anything useful.
Hello, Sheriff.
Molly.
They already arrested Isaac.
Okay, so yeah, don't show him the gas can, but maybe he'll.
I don't want to show.
Okay.
I don't. That's all for now.
Good.
I guess I could go ask Sue. It is her boat. Maybe she knows. Yeah, there's nothing in the storage unit. We can't go to these places. Let's go back to the lakeside cabin.
No fucking way.
Okay. Oh, wait. We could siphon gas out of the Catmobile because when she looks at it in the evidence locker, she specifically says, I bet somebody used this to siphon gas. So we can get gas out of the Catmobile. Obviously, I don't want to do... Can we get a spark plug out of the Catmobile as well? Oh, wait, this is not going to work at all.
The Catmobile does use spark plugs, but they're the wrong size. I'll have to keep looking.
Okay, it was at least an idea. And I want to see, so here's what I think. I think that we can siphon gas out of the Catmobile, but she's not going to do it right now because we still have to go get the spark plug.
Okay, girl, time for you to do your part. Good thing I topped you up at the gas station this morning.
Okay, I didn't think that she was going to take the gas out right now.
Okay, that should be enough.
All right. Well, let's put the gas into the boat, and then maybe she'll have an epiphany on where to find a spark plug. Because honestly, I don't even know where to start looking. Like, my next stop is Grandma's house, and, like, ask her, hey, Grandma, is there an
This
automotive
is useless
parts store
until I have
around?
refueled it and replaced the spark plug. Okay, that should be enough. plenty of fuel in the tank, but the...
Okay. And I'll say this, if it now turns out that we cannot leave because we're out of gas, then that must mean the spark plug is... Maybe the spark plug's in the thermometer. Alright, so there's no reason to think that there'd be something in the cemetery, not that I can remember. We go back to the storage unit, but I don't know why there would be a spark plug there. Let's go ask Grandma. Douglas says, I'm just imagining that she's actually saying this aloud and everyone is so confused and maybe slightly insulted. About like, oh, I don't want to show him that? Like just rifling through her pockets? Nah, I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show him that.
Any change?
Sadly not, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
I don't need to show her that now.
Kathy?
I don't.
No. Okay. So... See, the next place that I would go look for spark plugs would be at the Black Hats Club, because they're bikers. You'd think that they might have one, but I can't go there. So...
Okay,
good luck.
I can go look in the... What's it called? The phone book. Like, maybe she'll... I don't know what I'm thinking here. Yeah, I can't drag any items up. Let me try.
That doesn't take spark plugs.
The only other thing is that, like, was there something maybe in the attic that took a spark plug? So I'm trying to think right now, have we seen any generators, any outboard motors, any, like, was this a mechanized wheelchair?
An old wheelchair. Not...
I doubt it, but...
That doesn't...
Okay. There's no, like, lift assist or anything on the stairs. Boy, wouldn't that be sweet after, after Kathy took the only light bulb in the whole house to light up here? She also disabled the lift assist?
Okay. I'll load it on the Catmobile.
Okay.
All right. I'll have access to the metal detector anywhere now.
Is that good? I guess I could use the metal detector to search for a metal spark plug, but I could also just go to the store. Yeah, there's nothing here that would take a spark plug.
It looks like someone was doing geometry.
She's just gonna say I've already searched in there. I completely forgot about the metal detector.
Nah.
And the spark, the metal detector doesn't use a spark plug, right? I've never used a metal detector, but I can't, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me that would be a thing. Well, there's two places that I might use the spark plug, and one of them I can't go to, which was the woods. So let's go to the cemetery. Bobby Blast says, from what I saw about Kathy, we can be sure that the only money she has is that 1 penny. She allegedly was gonna bribe Goober with $7. I honestly do not remember if she ever paid up on that. Okay, metal detector on...
I'm having a hard time. That doesn't take...
Yeah, okay. Can I...
I'm not sure what I'm trying to find.
So, one of the interesting things is that when the bar is down here...
I'm not...
Yeah. There's like a...
I'm not sure what I'm trying to...
There's a lower floor on what I can connect to. Tombstone.
I'm not sure what I'm...
Use the metal detector on the whole town.
I'm not sure...
No. Okay. One of these was for Isaac Price.
Isaac Jeremiah Price. The death date is...
Yeah, I can't, like, hit that with a shovel or whatever, right?
Not sure what...
Blood blessing, maybe there's a spark plug in the tomb. Someone's most valuable possession. Yeah, some people want to be buried with a photograph of a loved one. Some people want to be buried with all of their riches and jewels. Maybe one person really wanted to be buried with their one lucky and completely fully functional spark plug. I honestly don't... Well, let's go back to the storage unit.
storage.
You know, I didn't walk over here. Maybe there's like No? As far as it goes? Okay. And the only thing I remember being the storage unit was the paint thinner and the paintings. There wasn't like I don't know, a hoverboard or whatever. Forces, wow, I'm really burning out. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm almost done, hopefully, and there won't be any more shipments so I can go home early. I hope that very much for you, Force. Hopefully, heading home to Cat Snuggles. So there's a light switch. And the light switch doesn't take spark plugs. I'm trying to think of anything mechanized. Like, what if I... Nate has the only other boat, so it's not like I can swap it out with another one there. Oh, the text.
Where is it? Was he trying to uncover something in these paintings? I guess he felt compelled to tell the world how hard he was looking for something. Lunatic.
Alright, it was a long shot.
I can't open it without a key.
Oh, wait! Yes! This key is similar to the one that we found. It didn't even occur to me to try this key on the other storage units.
Doesn't fit. Must be for a different unit.
Okay. I was literally thinking in my head, let's go through the inventory items to see if there's something like, you know, something that's sort of been in the inventory that I've forgotten about. And yeah, this key, there we go. Okay, we're gonna get the spark plug out of this lawnmower. Pile of junk. I'm gonna look around first.
Nothing useful.
I can see one thing useful.
Looks like an old Boy Scout uniform. Guess Grandpa was involved back in the day. Oh, wait! Didn't Jimmy's note on the back of the photo say something about being in a troop before they were men? That's gotta be the Boy Scouts. It says Camp Parowan on a patch here. Parowan Peak is a local clifftop not too far from here. Could Jimmy have hidden Grandpa's metal box somewhere in that area?
Oh, hey, new location. And it's a metal box, so we have a purpose to the metal detector. I'm glad I loaded that onto the bike for some reason.
So that's where Grandpa's old uniform went. I wondered why I didn't see it in the attic.
Boy, this storage unit was a real revelation. I'm glad that it occurred to me to stop here.
Just some old newspapers in those.
All right, let's,
Let's see here. Aha! Same plug size. I'll take a good spark plug and throw away the busted one.
I hope Grandma doesn't have to, mow the lawn ever again. Okay. So, now we have a new location to go to. Let's go see if we can find that metal box. I'm not sure how it relates to anything at all. But Jimmy Cochran seemed to think it was pretty important.
Guess some graffiti artists like to live dangerously. Oh good, a sign. I was worried I'd miss this huge-ass cliff.
Blah, blah, blah is saying you have banished Grandma to infinite tea time. She won't care about the lawn anytime soon. Infinite tea time and assistance for the convalescent. Convalescing.
Wow, what a view.
No. Okay.
Fairly large island there in the middle of the lake. Conwell Woods. I have a feeling I'll be going out there soon. Conwell Woods.
Now, so here's a big problem. I actually have no memory at all what Jimmy said about, like, the metal box. That sort of came and went so quickly near the end of the conversation, and then he started, like, yelling for the nurse that I...
Oh, I remember now.
missed it.
Mom took me here once. I enjoyed watching the town from above like this, feeling separated from it and... well, I guess separated from all the bad things that happened too. I remember this morbid fantasy I had of my dad coming up here and then falling off. I kept scanning the rocks below for a dead body and nearly slipped. Mom gave me a good spanking for that.
So, Jimmy did say something about, like her standing over a pit and throwing away the last vestige of her father.
Oh, I do enjoy burning things, just not that.
Okay. Maybe this isn't the location. No, I don't want to burn the photo of the soldiers. Yeah, there's no, it doesn't like, there's no like throw lighter off the cliff or anything. All right. Nor is there anything to like use the metal detector on, like an object or a location. She's auto walking here, so I can't use it at any point along here. All right, let me pull this back out.
I'll go grab the metal detector off the bike.
Really? You're gonna use it on the graffiti? Okay. Forrest, if you're there, this is not an alarm going off where you're working. This is, the metal detector. Oh. Hold on. There's something around here. Okay. Kathy, grab... Nope. Wow, got it.
Got something. I'll mark the spot on the ground. I'll go and put this back on the Catmobile.
Just, like, use it?
Handy little shovel.
Okay, buried object.
Time for this shovel to be put to use.
Okay, like that's an example where I couldn't drag the shovel onto the buried item, but I didn't need to. It's just too close to the
There was a
ground.
metal box buried here.
And now there's not.
Moment of truth. There was a whole bunch of cassette tapes in the box. Most of them are in really rough shape, though. Only 2 of them look even playable.
Okay. Well, if I'm going to listen to these tapes, I'm going to do it with a view. It would never have occurred to me to use metal detector on graffiti. I thought that she was just going to make a snarky comment. All right, so let's grab the purple one.
August 6th, 1981. I've come to understand that the environment in the source is formed by the mind that inhabits it. That's essentially how the so-called mending operates. I also believe that certain objects in the real world can survive the transition. These things are made of strong materials, often metal, and can potentially be used to create a form of a discrete pathway. However, to do that, an item must be innately imbued with a mutual significance for both subjects. A shared truth.
Okay. I really don't know how to put that together. Okay. Hold on. Let me grab the tape. You gotta drag that over.
August 8th, 1981. Along the outer perimeter, I've determined that some kind of endothermic reaction is taking place. So it's important to be observant of changes in temperature. Find the source. By severing the link, perhaps I can save them. Jimmy and all the others. Reoccurring dream. I'm standing in front of a huge black hole in a clearing in the woods. There's a man dressed in red, urging me to jump. I'm afraid to, but I take the plunge anyway. For some reason, I don't think I have anything to lose. As I'm falling, I reach for the parachute cord, but to my horror, there's nothing there. That's when I wake up.
Bobby Blah was asking, do the tapes only have one side? If I was in the real world, yeah, I'd flip them over. But in this game, yeah, the tapes are either in or out, and there's no middle ground. So that's the second time in this episode that we heard something about a big black pit that you put things into. Sometimes it's Joseph, and sometimes it's Joseph's lighter. No, wait, that was grandfather. Whatever. So there's a big black pit in the woods. It also feels a lot like Joseph is the grandfather, right? I'm the worst at remembering their names. What's her father's name? Like George, something like that. Keith. Anyway, we found the box. We got rid of the shovel. Yeah, and now we have everything that we need to go out to the island. So that's where we're headed next. And now that location is crossed off as well. I do appreciate the fact that it is crossing off locations, because like it reduces the number of things you have to check. When it's like, I'm not sure where to go, just don't go there, because you're cool. All right, so back to the cabin. Hey, remember when I needed a spark plug and one of the ideas that I had was to go search random graves? Oh, that's what happens when you're just completely out of ideas. Can you imagine if that was the solution? Oh, I found some metal. Darn it. Family heirloom. Oh, just an old pocket watch. Oh, I found another one. No, damn it. Fortune and platinum coins. Fuck this shit. Oh, look, I found it. A working spark plug. In this widow's grave from 1903.
All right, moment of truth. Yes. Time to hit the water.
So I have to untie it, though. Wow, a treehouse on an island? Probably spend a lot of time there. Here's the rowboat.
The other boat. Nathan must be around.
Just looking to see if there's anything else to interact with. Dude, you're saying, you mean when you confirm your tendencies to grave rob? I appreciate, like, yes, that was my first thought. Like, well, no, sorry. In reality, my first thought was go to the store, but when that was not available, it was like, how about grave robbing? That usually gets me what I want. Oh, look how sad he is.
Nathan is distraught after Lily's death. I can't imagine the horror of that night. Poor kids. Lily floats dead in the water. Did she truly want to die like this?
These look like the lights, except that they're not in their traditional triangle pattern.
Lily is painting a happy landscape on a canvas. This must be the early days. Nathan is happily drawing something on the floor. A rope ladder has been pulled up to the treehouse. There's no way I can reach that. If Nathan is up there, maybe I can convince him to come down. Nathan! You up there?
Go away! No girls allowed!
Well, that went great.
What?
Hey, Nathan!
Go away! No girls allowed!
Okay.
I don't think that accomplished.
I just thought that maybe playing a different voice. We maybe drag up some of the pictures?
Not a bad idea, but these drawings don't seem complete. I should make sure I have all of them first.
Oh no, did I miss a drawing someplace? I thought I had all the drawings. Let me start with the first one. Like, this is the first one, they're all happy, right?
Not a bad idea, but...
They're incomplete. I don't have all the drawings. Okay, I guess we'll have to go looking for them. I'm just making sure that there's none on this screen. We found 2 on this screen. So I want to make sure that there's no, like, little tiny white pixel in the background that I didn't think to look at. But I don't see anything. All right, let's go back to the shoreline. Yeah, blah 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 says, oh, here's a drawing. Blah 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 says, just stop being a girl and then you can continue.
The siblings are holding hands as they watch the smoky lights in the forest. I wonder if they are afraid or if they are in awe. The siblings are... It seems like Lily and Nathan encountered the smoky lights in the forest too.
I should note at some point that I have absolutely no theories about the smoky lights in the forest that don't involve the supernatural. Like, free-floating lights arranged in a perfect equilateral triangle that the people that see them are, like, undergo some sort of like a psychological break of some kind. I don't have any ideas. Is this all the drawings?
Hey, Nathan! I know what happened with you and Lily.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I do. In the beginning...
You were having happy times.
You and your sister were happy and carefree. You both enjoyed drawing. Then, one day...
You saw the smoky lights.
You met the strange floating lights in the forest. After that...
She got very scary.
Lily started painting scary things. And then...
She told you to do something terrible.
Lily became angry. She wanted you to do something. In the end, something terrible happened. And Lily drowned in the lake.
I had pruny fingers.
Yeah? It's hard to hear you up there, Nathan. Can you come down?
Okay. Lily was angry that time. Angry and sad. Mostly angry.
Angry with you?
Angry with everybody. Mama was asleep, Papa too.
Okay, what happened next?
Lily wanted to go down to the lake. She told me to hold her under the water for a while. She said I had to. She had painted it, and everything she painted was supposed to happen. I didn't want to, but Lily said she would tell Mama that I was bad if I didn't. But the Red Man says it was an accident, and that Lily is in a better place.
It's okay, Nathan. Lily was sick. It's not anyone's fault. When did you first meet the Red Man?
I don't know. I see him in the woods sometimes. He and Lily always fought.
They did? About what?
He wanted Lily to take her medicine.
What kind of medicine? Pills to make her less sad and angry?
I don't know. Just medicine. But you know what? It's okay. I still talk to her all the time.
You talk to Lily? And she talks back?
Yes.
Take me to her, Nathan. Take me to Lily.
Okay.
So, what are we waiting for?
Shh! They're close! See?
Oh shit. We need to get away from them, Nathan. They're dangerous.
No! They're nice!
Poor little Mender met her end, witnessed so much she couldn't comprehend. Claimed by the lake, she screamed to her god, struggled for air as she twisted and clawed. But all was in vain, and her cries went unheard. 'Twas a heartbreaking theater of the absurd. You could just clap, you know. No appreciation for the performing arts. There. You're being dramatic. Is it all those secrets piling up behind your face? No pain, no gain. At least that color looks good on you. Well then, it's always a pleasure, Bill.
Jesus.
Wakey, wakey! They're gone now. You know what, Kathy?
What?
I'm hungry.
All right, Nathan. Let's get you home. Poor guy. I don't think he understands any of this. Oh, and what did the red man say? The secrets piling up behind your face?
Oh, I think I have an idea what to do. Also, Force has another idea. She says, I'm going to pull that smart. I painted it so it has to happen. She'll say to her manager while holding up a picture of her holding a giant bag of cash. And the giant bag of cash has to have, like, the dollar sign on it. Like, it's got to be a big old sack closed at the top with the big dollar sign on it, because that's how you know it's the bag of cash.
No fucking way.
Okay. So, let's go to the church, and we're going to pull the picture off the wall. And I bet we're going to find something behind it. Now, I think we've expended all of our keys, haven't we?
A hidden safe. There's also a poem here written by Father Bill. I copied it to my notepad. The code to the safe must be hidden somewhere in this poem. Father Bill mentions his wife and children. Maybe there's some connections to his family?
Oh, we're gonna have to go back to the crypt. Okay, I lie in the center of the mark of the Lord. My wife gazes down as my sons stand below. Your poem sucks. I lie in the center of the mark of the Lord. So the center of a cross. Got it. My wife gazes down. Okay, I gotta make a little diagram here. So Bill's gonna be in the middle. And then his wife is gonna be above him. And then the sons are going to be both below him. So, who are they? Isaac is one of them. He's not dead yet. And then, what was the other brother's name? I don't remember. I witnessed 3 dawns. I don't know how that plays in. Their radiant bronze lay nearby, not within. Three dawns. From east to west, I touched every soul, from lasting to brief. Okay, so we have to touch the graves in a particular order. Witnessed 3 dawns. Lay nearby, not within. Their radiant bronze was nearby. I don't know what 3 dawns would mean. From east to west, I touched every soul, from lasting to brief. Their hearts made a whole. Their parts made a whole.
I'm sure there's a hidden meaning in this, but I think I'm missing something in order to make sense of it. I'm sure.
Okay.
There's a poem here. An electronic safe with a numeric keypad. I could always try guessing. Most people use numbers they can relate to, like important dates to them.
Yeah, that's why we're going to have to go back to the crypt, because we're going to have to pick up the dates for, like, one or more of his family members.
The code to the safe, Father...
I live in the center. Okay. So it's going to be organized like a keypad. Yeah, and my 2 sons below. From east to west, I touched every soul. Okay, we gotta go back to the crypt, because maybe I'm gonna see something there that makes sense.
There they are.
3 dawns. Wait, like the 3 spheres. They don't really seem very dawn-like.
The code to the safe, Father...
Felt warmth on my skin, their radiant bronze near... It's not really bronze, is it? It's very blue. Alright, let's go to the crypt. Forrest is saying maybe the 3 dawns of the orbs in the swamp, or 3 days. Yeah, it's... like... this would catch the morning light, you would think, or like the daytime light. I don't think there's anything here with a date. Also, hey, you know what we should do? We should determine what's the maximum number of digits on the keypad. Because, like, it can't be the date that all these people died, for example, because that'd be, like, 32 numbers. So, dude says, oh, I'm being dramatic. Listen here, you bald, dapper, Mr. Clean-looking jackass. You're the one who pops into people's dreams to drop off vague threats because you can't do it like a normal person over the phone while breathing heavily. Hey, do you like scary movies? Okay.
6-digit code. Good to know.
Wow, she actually knew what I was trying to do there. Okay, so we've got a 6-digit code. We've got 2 blanks here. And also, this could be a credible cross, right? Like 4, 5, 6 is the cross beam, 2, 5, and 8. So that's what I'm thinking would be the shape of the cross. But again, we don't have enough information, so we gotta go back to the crypt. Basically, we have to find numbers that relate to the wife, Bill, Isaac, and then he said from left to right, I touched every soul. Yeah, because if wife, Bill, and then the 2 sons are below, what we don't have is the crossbeam to the cemetery. Wow, 4 says the time is just scraping by. I'm really sorry about that. I'm sorry that you have to work today at all. Do you at least get, like, paid more? There were many, many, many years when I would work on holidays because the pay was really good. Yeah, wouldn't it be amazing if the solution to the puzzle was the same as my luggage code? Okay.
In the text, Father Bill's family members are used as reference points. Could he be referring to the physical layout of the graves? I copied the grave layout to my notebook next to the poem.
Oh, okay. That might save a lot of time.
This information should relate to the poem somehow.
All right, and it's specifically highlighting this, which is what I was focused on as well. So, I line the center of the mark of the Lord. My wife gazes down as my sons stand below. By the way, what even is the rhyme there? Skin and within rhyme, soul and whole rhyme, Lord and below? These don't rhyme at all. I hate this guy's poetry. Anyway, so... Clear suggestion. Hold on.
No, that connect...
Okay. His wife died in 81? Or was it 79? Hold on. Hold on. Can I exit this, or is this...
Joshua David Price, born June 8th, 1961. Isaac's brother?
Okay, so Joshua was the brother. That's the number that I couldn't remember. Joshua. Okay.
Isaac Jeremiah, the death. Barbara Price, born. William Thomas, father. Henrietta Ann Price, Father Bill's wife.
Okay, so those four, that's the up and down of it. So here's the top of the cross, then there's Father Bill, then the two sons. All right, so that's, yep, Joshua and Isaac. And then so the crossbeam here is, I think, the part that we might be missing.
Agatha Price, born November 13th, 1899, died July 17th, 1979.
Now, the only trouble is that this grave down here is blank.
That grave is blank.
Okay, let me go back here. So, oh, derp. I didn't write down the wife's name.
Henrietta Ann Price, Father Bill.
Okay, that's Henrietta. Let me just make a note of that. All right.
No.
See, I see a super big connection there. There's our cross.
Of course! The sign of the Lord! Some of the graves can form the shape of a cross. Now, if I can only figure out which dates are relevant.
I witnessed 3 dawns, felt warm on my skin. Their radiant bronze lay nearby, not within. 3 dawns. That's like 3 days. It could be 33, 83, and 03 because they all have the number 3 and they're nearby but not within William himself. So let's do this one here, and this one here.
No, I don't see it.
Okay, that's not it. 3 dawns. They're radiant bronze. Oh, they have to be birth dates. Okay, hold on. Yep, hold on.
3 dawns should be 3 birth dates, but I'm not sure if those are the right ones.
Okay, maybe Agatha is unrelated.
3 dawns should be
3 birth dates. Radiant bronze, felt warmth on my skin. So the reason I omitted Joshua is just because he didn't have a 3 in his date, but if it's just 3 separate dates.
3 dawns. It has to be.
Yeah, no, I picked that up.
Yes, that must be it. 3 dawns mean 3 births, and they're all adjacent to Father Bill's grave.
Okay,
I'm sure I'm close now. I just have to somehow narrow down these to the correct number of digits.
Just for the record, that was a completely blind guess. I did not pick up on the fact that they all had to be, like, literally nearby. Well, I was taking nearby as, like, within the shape of the cross, not adjacent. But there we go. From east to west, I touched every soul. From lasting to brief, 3 parts made a whole. So, from east to west would be Joshua, Agatha, and Henrietta. Except now we're selecting particular ones. From east to west, but it's only a 6-digit code, so we only get 2 numbers, and we, like, presumably it's going to be 1 from each. So, from east to west from lasting to brief. Oh, that's a sequence. So the highest number to the lowest number. So, yes. Okay, so year, month, day.
I'm sure the year is correct, but I think I messed up the format for the day and the month.
Oh, sorry, I was doing it military time for no reason at all. Clear selection. Year, month, day. Like in the military, and actually in most other parts of the world, they do day, then month, then year. I am not and never have been in the military, but for some reason that's where my head went. This should be it.
From lasting to brief. Year, month, day. That's gotta be it.
Dougler, yes, go ahead and guess the numbers because they are right here. So we did it, I think. 611122. That was a good puzzle. I like that. I specifically liked that the game was pretty clear. Like, you have everything you need. You just need to think about it. The frustrating puzzles to me is when, like, you're having trouble and you're not sure it's because you are stuck or because you don't have something critical. Blah 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 is saying it's called normal time. You know what I think was happening? In my head, I keep thinking of Grandpa as being like a war veteran, and I was thinking about how he would do it, despite the fact that Father Bill is not Kathy's grandfather. Like, it's a classic, like, I am way overthinking it. Forrest is saying like the strawberry puzzle. Yeah, that's a reference to a game that Mia played recently, which was I had to ask Mia after that stream what the solution was because I wasn't clear on it even after she solved it. All right, I've already forgotten it. Hold on, let me actually write it down here. 611122, and then I assume the exclamation point is not part of it. Oh, she put it right there.
Yes!
Found a written text and a tape in there.
Boy, the people in this town really love tapes. He's in jail, so I'm going to stand right here and listen to his tape. What do you think about that, Father Bill?
This is William T. Price. My visions concerning my sons are troubling. I've watched them become corrupted with pride, turning their backs on the very foundations of our faith. I've seen great sins committed, unholy acts of intimidation and violence, outsiders brought to hallowed ground with neither reverence nor ritual. These are dark dreams indeed. I pray that they never come to pass, lest my soul shall weep tears of blood. The mending is not only a gift, it is a sacred duty, but it must begin in the heart of a true believer. Someone who yearns for change and possesses the dedication and perseverance to achieve it. We shan't forget that in his infinite wisdom, the Lord chose his angel, the Crimson One with no name, as guardian of the Holy of Holies. Only he is poised to understand the struggle of those who are lost, the broken and the guilt-ridden. Be grateful for his sacrifice, for his existence is one of meek servitude. To have no name is to have a shattered spirit. Now I will speak directly to the mender, the one filled with passion and indomitable purpose. I implore you, Mender, trust in your fiery heart and save us all from the darkness. May God be with you.
Jeez, Father Bill was nutty. He was right to be worried about Isaac, though.
Yeah, Father Bill, I'll note that in the vision that we had, doesn't seem to have gotten the best of the Crimson Man, since his soul now appears to be trapped in that painting and just bleeding from the eyes every once in a while. Muffled screams coming from behind the canvas of his existence. So we did get one other thing out of there, I think. Okay. The mending is a sacred journey of penance and the only way to reach true salvation. The Crimson One finds lost souls on behalf of God. Unshackled by time, he guides them and bestows wisdom upon them. He grants them dreams and visions, preparing them for the mending. The living menders must then descend upon the stairs of judgment. Each step reflects a piece of their soul. Then they must face their shadow self, who will oppose them at every turn. Lastly, the mender shall perform the 3 holy sacraments. If one is to be mended, this seems important, you guys. 3 holy sacraments must be performed. The atonement of the mother. I'm going to literally write this down. Atonement of mother. The absolution. Sorry, it takes a second to write down absolution of father. And the contrition of the Son. God shall then gaze upon the mender weighing their heart. The worthy shall be exalted and live in God's grace. The damned shall have their heart consumed and become sustenance for the thralls.
I've searched that already.
We never did get into this cabinet, though, did we? Did we ever get into this cabinet?
A small cabinet with a lock on it. Locked.
Man, that's gotta be a thing. I can't believe we still can't get in there. We know we can't lockpick it for anybody coming in. We have tried that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that guy gave me the creeps. I wonder what his agenda really is.
By the way, Dougler, what if you're still here, what would your guess have been? Like was I sort of like narrowing in on it? Mia says, "Happy holiday. Shiv and I are finishing watching It's a Wonderful Life, but we expect to be ready to stream around 5." Awesome. All right, so that gives us about half an hour. I would very much like to finish out this day. We've had a good...
There must be some way of saving Eileen, or I won't be able to live with myself.
A good schedule of doing 1 or 2, basically ending at the day breaks. Okay. So, I feel like we got an instruction set, but I don't know where to go with that information. At all.
I'm doing that already.
Yeah, no. Well, let's head out. Unless there couldn't have been something in that room that we were supposed to do. Let me go talk to Grandma real quick. Yeah, Mia, I hope that you and Chivalry have had a great Christmas so far as well.
Any change?
Sadly not, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well.
Have you heard about someone or something called the Crimson One?
Goodness, dear. You're giving me the chills. I distinctly recall your grandfather mumbling that word in his sleep. Crimson.
He did? After he had the injury?
Yes, he rarely spoke at all, but that's the single word I can clearly remember.
Strange.
And not especially illuminating.
I found these in the church. Do they mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm not sure, dear. Is there anything in particular you'd like to ask me about them?
Maybe. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Okay, so she might have information, but not yet.
I don't need to show her that now. I don't...
Okay.
Okay, that's all I...
Good luck.
I don't feel like I have anything to look up in the phone book, but let's look up Crimson One, just in case.
Nah, nothing like that in here.
Alright, that was a real long shot.
No need. They find.
Yeah. I'm squarely in that situation.
Hi.
Sure thing.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Oh, okay. We'll ask him about every other thing then.
Alright, that's...
Goodbye, man.
Okay. Let's ask Erica Wade. You never know what she might have to say. It's probably just her answering machine, but we'll check it out.
You've reached Erica.
No. Okay, so... Oh! I'm sorry, it's the most obvious thing. Let's go ask Father Bill about the Crimson One. Like we exhausted conversation topics with him, and now I'm talking to, like, Grandma and whoever else. Who else would know about him? Like, that's where we're going. He is not going to be happy that we broke into his safe, but what is he? Who's going to believe him at this point?
I have more things to say to you.
Speak what you will, godless one.
Who is the Crimson One?
No one that concerns the likes of you.
Wait, so you do know something about him?
Certainly, but that knowledge is not to be shared with unbelievers.
Cool. Good chat.
Look what I found in the church, Isaac.
Come to gloat, have you? I see that you've added stealing to your list of sins.
Honestly, I just want to understand. What does it all mean? The mending?
I don't believe you are sincere for a second. I'll speak of this no longer.
Oh, shit. He was my best lead.
Listen to this, Isaac.
This is William T. Price. My visions concerning my sons are troubling.
What is this?
I've watched them become corrupted with pride, turning their backs on the very foundations of our faith. I've seen great sins committed, unholy acts of intimidation and violence, outsiders brought to hallowed ground with neither reverence nor ritual. These are dark dreams indeed. I pray that they never come to pass, lest my soul shall weep tears of blood.
I don't believe it. Father saw all of this coming. God, have I strayed from the faith?
It's not too late to redeem yourself, Isaac. I've met the Crimson One. We're on the same side.
Preposterous! No one has witnessed that apostate since Father's death. I've been praying for his return for years. I've walked the sacred path. I've been atop of the cliff where the holy lights first graced Father's presence, yet they elude me, and so does the Crimson One. My faith never faltered, but in his absence I have had no choice but to assume the divine work myself.
You believe that you are carrying out the work of the Crimson One?
Don't think I can't hear that mocking tone of yours. I will speak of this no longer.
So Father Bill saw the lights on a cliff. Was he talking about Parowan Peak? That's the only real cliff top in these parts, so probably more likely than not.
Yeah, that was my first. I already wrote down the cliff. Also, blah 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 is saying, so Father Bill never opened the safe in his office. He...
Have you abandoned me? I will atone for my sins. I swear it. God, have mercy on me.
Oh, we're gonna come back and find that guy's, like, hanging from the light fixture. He may not have known it was there. It doesn't really make sense to me that he never once would have moved that picture. But it's at least possible that he didn't know that it was there. And even if he did, he may never have worked out the code. Okay, so we want to go back to... Oh, shit. This is where the thing is. Okay. Let me go back to the sheriff's station and maybe talk to them. Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to show him that.
Hey?
I don't want to... Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Of every story in the thing, Lenny is actually the, least involved. Like, even Grandmother probably has a better sense of what's going on than Lenny does.
Hello, Sheriff.
Oh.
I don't need to...
Okay.
I don't want to...
Cool. That's it. Thanks, Sheriff.
Good.
So, I would want to go to the cliff, I would think, and yet... No? Was I supposed to ask him more about the cliff?
I have more things.
Blah 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 is pointing out that Isaac committing suicide would be unusual because it would be a non-forgivable sin in his faith. Good point.
I don't need to show that.
No, I thought maybe showing him the map. Oh, you know who else we could ask about the Crimson one? Nathan. Good. Nathan, hold on a second. Nathan knows about the nice red man. Maybe he'll have another clue. Yeah, it would be very unlikely that... let me go here. That Isaac would look at, a proper atonement for his sins as taking his own life, because he probably has counseled people about that.
No fucking way.
Okay.
Conwell Lake.
I don't think I need to go.
Yeah, okay, so there's nothing that we can do here. It's so weird that it retains this as being a location that we can visit.
I can see someone moving inside. I'll just borrow this for a while.
Okay. Why did we take her thermometer?
The temperature looks normal here.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get up to some phasmophobia stuff, searching for the cold spots.
Oh, that guy gave me the creeps. There must be some way of saving Eileen, or... I don't have anything to...
Okay, so far we don't have any reason to have that thermometer, but it seems pretty clear that we're gonna have to go looking for something warm or something cold at some point. We just spent a bunch of time in the cemetery, so I can't imagine it's gonna come back to that. We talked to Grandma. She didn't have any new information. We go back to the... Oh, no, we can't go back to the church. Church is done. Okay. For some reason, we can still go back to the storage unit, and the last time I felt a little bit stuck. That worked out.
Not a big...
Okay, nothing in here except for the paintings. Light switch. Okay. Bobby Bless says, as of right now, Kathy stole the thermometer just for the heck of it. Yeah, that woman did pull a gun on her.
So that's where... Looks like an old... Oh, wait! Didn't Jimmy's note on the back of...
Yeah, we already went through that, I think. Lawnmower's done. Pile of junk. More boxes.
Just some old newspapers.
Boxes.
Empty. Found a tape in there.
Oh!
There's also something else. A custody appeal form. For me? July 15th, 1981? I don't believe it. He tried to get me back from my mom. Right to the very end. Pull yourself together, Kathy.
I feel like we're really going to ruin the mood of this by slapping this tape in, but it is the next thing we got to do.
This is Joseph Rain. Operation Log, Part 2. August 2nd, 1981. I've come to believe that the glowing lights are sudden bursts of energy, similar to the static discharge that causes lightning. However, instead of a positive and a negative electric charge, the colliding forces have a dimensional nature. Assuming this hypothesis is correct, the lights would only appear on the edges of the zone. If I can plot enough sightings on a map, I should be able to determine the shape of the area. When I have that shape, I can find the center. That's where the source must be. That's where I have to go.
I'll mark the map where I know the lights have appeared.
Yeah, the lake, the cliff, and the woods.
Wait. It's a triangle. The lights were spelling it out all along. And there's the center. That must be where I'll find answers.
Okay. Yeah, again, big fan of the fact that this game marks off the places that you have no reason to return to, because that's the only reason I came back here, because it was still a viable location where so many others had been crossed off. And I was like, hey, maybe I missed something. And now it's crossed off. Yeah. Hey, developers, thumbs up on that. That's super cool. It's basically doing what the yes/no questions would do, where it just narrows the possibilities.
All these trees look the same. It's hard to find the exact point on the map. I should be fairly close, though.
You know, it's like, I don't want the answer, I just want the... I just want to, like, narrow down the possibilities. Okay, so we can go north, south, east, or west. I'm going to say, like, if there was some sort of a dimensional weird source thing happening, you would think it would be dark in the deep woods where people don't often go. So I'm going to go north. Oh. Goofy says it's just the one dev. Is this like one person did this? Okay, now, Kathy is not, like, we're still carrying the thermometer. There's no particular reason for that. Alright. We might as well, like, go all the way north and then see what we can find. If this is anything other than just a wander simulator, I'm not sure of it. Carolina says, my head tells me that the temperature has been mentioned, but I can't remember where and when. Oh, okay, so we've got a,
What the?
How did I get back here? I must be going in circles.
Got a little bit of a Lost Woods from Zelda thing happening. All right, let's go east. This looks very familiar already. So north leads back to the bike. Let's go east again. There must be something to help, like, identify which way to go.
This is pointless. I can't just randomly pick which way to go. I need more to go on.
Okay, well, I got a thermometer. Does that help? Oh! Okay, it really does. So, that's where we are. So, let's go north. I wonder if it was one... Like, I don't remember temperature coming up at all, but maybe Joseph said something about it in one of his tapes? I'm just watching the temperature gauge to see if it goes up and down. You know something? Let's check. Because Cara Luna might be onto something. Just listen to that one. That's the one on the wall safe. So the metal box ones would be the relevant tapes. And we'll skip through until we see something temperature related.
August 6th, I've come to understand that the environment, and that's essentially how these... I also believe that certain these things are made of strong material. However, to do that, an item must...
Okay, nothing there that I heard.
I'm doing that already.
August 8th, 1981.
Endothermic reaction.
Along the outer perimeter. So it's important to be observant of changes in temperature. Find the source by severing the link. I'm afraid to.
Okay. So, let me look around here. And Bobby was saying that the temperature did fluctuate when I went in one of the directions. Wait. Okay, nothing there. I don't want to go west. I just want to see if the temperature... Okay, here it is. So the temperature did go down at west, so let's go west. All right, so we're right there. No change. No change. Change. Oh, I hope it's the last one that I try every single time. Yep, west. Force says, Angel yelling endothermic reaction cracks me up because it's way less fun when you're over here doing it. Actually, I will say endothermic reactions I think are cooler. They're far less common than the everyday endothermic. In the are we thinking of exothermic for the second one? Hold on. Let me go west. You guys, it's the last one that I try every single time. Son of a bitch. This is why I don't gamble. Oh, cooler. Get it? Yep. Understood. Okay, so I'm going to go the opposite way than what I think. No change. There we go. It was the second to last one that I selected.
What is this place? Met her end. Someone left this message here for me.
And apparently planted it in the form of flowers?
Met her end. It's the red scythe flower. Must be hundreds of them here. Intense. Oh, they're making me a bit dizzy.
Greetings.
You again.
Me again.
You better have some answers, Crimson One.
All in due time. Your friend is being claimed by the darkness. She's standing on the brink of the abyss as we speak.
Are you talking about Eileen?
Yes. If you wish to save her, you must descend.
Why? What is down there?
The tribulation, the reflection of the soul. We call it the mending.
Who's we?
My kind.
Are you capable of giving a straight answer? What does your kind actually want?
All we want is for you to take your medicine, Kathy. For you to grow and be happy.
If that's the case, why were all those people hurt? Lily, Jimmy, Grandpa?
You misunderstand. What one wants and what one is able to do are two different things. Happiness is not a one-way street. It cannot be given, only earned. Your grandfather understood that. He embraced it.
Wait, you saw Grandpa?
Oh yes, right here. He was a tortured soul, desperate for some kind of meaning after losing the light of his life. He sought the power below, the vessel of redemption.
But Grandpa didn't make it. He failed. How could I succeed when he wasn't able to? He was so much stronger than me, so much braver.
Is that what you believe? Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think.
But why me? Why are you making me do this?
Because you so desperately need it, Kathy. You're haunted by your past, by all these painful memories long forgotten. They follow you like a shadow, pulling you down. They taint your every thought, impulse, and deep desire. It is foul to us.
This is crazy. I could just walk away, get on my bike and drive, forget I was ever here.
There's nothing stopping you.
Eileen. I can't leave her like that.
Perhaps she'll be the one who breaks the cycle.
Hello to Ronan, and Merry Christmas to you. Also, to answer Blondie's question, yes, it is indeed an escalator. Oh, and here we are on day 5. Wow, that is good timing.
What have you gotten yourself into, Kathy?
Hey, where'd all my things go? My pockets are empty.
Oh no, wait. The penny is still there for some reason.